Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jyoti Prakash and let's get into the video. So you can clearly see that in Bank Nifty one day candle chart, today market opens gap down and it shows some kind of sideways movement today. And you can clearly see that in the first 5 minute market continuously goes up by opening gap down and it made a high around 40,300. And but after that it shows some selling movement here. Now it trades around 40,140. So, as I told you before, like if it closes above 43,300 or 350, then after that you can expect some buying pressure here. But today opens market gap down and it shows buying movement in the first 5 minutes, but at the end it closes below. So now it trades around that level which previously Bank Nifty took support from here and did not closes below that, which is 43,000 round level to 42,900. Then so if tomorrow markets opens flat or opens gap down and if it trades below 42,100 or 42,000, then you can expect some selling pressure here and you can set your target to 42,750. For any buying, my suggestion would be please wait for 1 to 2 days for any confirmation, because you should know that Gujarat election now up and running, and I don't know what is the result, but may affect market. So please, my suggestion would be please wait for it to closes below any round level or below any support level, or for any buying it needs to closes above 40,350 or 300. Okay, now let's look into a 15-minute candle where you can take trade tomorrow. You can one thing you can notice that here one trend line also running here and it did not closes it below the trend line, and it also took 6 to 7 times support from that level, as I can count here: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And if tomorrow market closes below that, which level, 40,100, and it should closes below 40,003 and round level 43,000, then you can expect some selling pressure from there, and our first target will be 40,900. Second target you can easily set to 40,700, and our last target will be 42,650. But if it opens a gap down, then what we will going to do? If it opens gap down below 42,900 or 42,000 round level 43,000, then we can expect some selling pressure here. If it shows any kind of negative scenario in 5 or 10 minutes, then our stop loss will be high of that candle, and as I said, our target will be 42,650. And it may happen that it opens gap up. So as I said, when you will going to take trade for buying, my suggestion would be please wait for it to closes above 40,350, because previously you can clearly see that it took resistance from that level from around 3 to 4 times. Yesterday night it closes around that level but did not trades above that, because today opens gap down. So if it opens gap up around 40,000 43,350, and if it closes above that level, then you can expect some buying pressure from there, and our target will be 40,500 to 40,650. But if it shows any kind of negative scenario by opening gap up, then you can immediately take trade for selling, and your target will be 42,200 first. Next target you can clearly set to 40,150. And that's it for Bank Nifty. Now let's look into Nifty in 1 day candle chart. In Nifty, you can also see that here market today opens gap down and it did not shows any good movement today, and it trades around that small zone which is around 60 to 70 point. And if you can clearly see that it now trades around that support level which previously Nifty took support 3 4 times, which is 18,600. So if tomorrow market opens gap down and if it trades below 18,600, then you can expect some good amount of selling pressure here, and our target will be 18,550 first. Next target we can set to 18,500. For any buying, my suggestion would be please wait for it to closes above 18,700 750. Then after that we can expect some buying pressure from there. Now let's look into in 15-minute candle where you can take trade from tomorrow. As I said, I have already drawn a trend line before that it took support from that level, and if it trades below that level, which is, as I said, 18,600, then you can expect some selling pressure from here. And as I said, our target will be 18,550 to 500. But it may happen that it opens a gap down around 500 or 450 level. Then, and if it shows any kind of positive movement from there, then you will going to take trade for buying, because previously you can see that it took support from that level. Then it may happen that if it opens gap down around that zone and it continuously goes down for 3 to 4 days, and it may happen that it opens gap down and shows any kind of positive movement here, then you can start some buying pressure from there, and our target will be for 18,600 first. Next target we can set to 18,650. For any buying, it needs to closes above 18,720 750, because you can I also see here that it took resistance from that level, which is 18,700 or 750 level. And if it closes above that by opening gap up or opening flat, then we can easily take trade for buying, and our target will be 18,800 to 18,820. And that's it for Bank Nifty and Nifty. Now let's look into Nifty, Bank Nifty components in one day candle chart, because if you wanted to make profit in Bank Nifty options, then you should be aware of how to analyze Bank Nifty components, because Bank Nifty components are providing movement to the Bank Nifty. So if you can handle them, if you can track them, then it is very useful for you to um, make profit in Bank Nifty options. So you can see that in HDFC Bank, the market today opens gap down and it took support from that 1600 level. So and also I told you before, if it trades below 1600 or 1590 level, then you can expect some large selling pressure here. But it did not happen. It opens gap down and shows positive movement from there. Now it trades around that support level, resistance level, which previously it took resistance from almost 6 to 7 days. And if tomorrow market opens gap up and if it trades above 1600 13 615, then you can expect some good buying pressure here, and our target will be 1630 to 1635. And as of now it looks positive to me. Please, if it shows any kind of positive movement here, then you can expect some buying pressure from there also. Now let's look into ICC Bank. You can clearly see that ICC today opens gap down and it trades around that levels, support level, which is 19,920. So if tomorrow market opens flat or opens gap down and if it trades below 19,920 during trading hours, then you can start some selling pressure here, and your first target will be 1930 to 14 first. Next target you can set to 19,910, not 1900, only 19,914. Your first target will be 19,914. Next target will be 910. And as of now it looks negative to me, because today opens gap down and it's did not show much selling pressure here. So if it tomorrow it closes below 920, it may show some good movement to downwards. Now let's look into SBI Bank. In SBI Bank, you can say that it opens gap down and it made an high around 620. And also yesterday I told you that if it opens around that level, it may show resistance from share. It did not open that in that 620 level, but it took resistance from there, because previously it saw some large selling pressure from there. When market first time goes into that resistance or support level, it basically took support or resistance from that buying or selling pressure area. So today it made a high of around 620 and it shows negative movement from there. Now it trades around that zone, which previously breaks upwards by closing that level. So if it trades below 610 or 607, then you can expect some selling pressure here, and target will be 602 to 600 round level. But it may happen that it can take support from that 610 level, then you can expect some buying movement here. But for as of now, you can expect it to be go sideways for another 1 or 2 days. Then after that, we can expect some buying or selling pressure if it opens gap up around 612 or 613 level. Okay. Now let's look into Kotak Bank. In Kotak Bank, you can see that today market opens gap down around 1920 level, and it took support from there. And yesterday, I also told you that it may go sideways for another 3 to 4 days, because you can clearly see that it took support from that higher level and took resistance from that higher level and took support from that lower level. So it needs to closes above that or below that for any kind of positive or selling movement. So my suggestion would be you will going to wait for it to closes above that level, but you can expect some buying pressure here if tomorrow market closes above 1945 or 40, then you can set your target to 1960. But for any selling, you need to wait it to closes below 1925 or 1920. Then after that, you can expect some selling pressure here. Now let's look into Axis Bank. In Axis Bank, today market opens flat and it shows some positive movement. Now it trades above 900 level. So if it sustains that 900 level and shows any kind of positive movement in 1 or 2 days, then you can expect some good pressure, buying pressure here, and our target will be 920. But my suggestion would be for tomorrow, if it closes above 910, then after that you can expect some buying pressure from there. Now let's look into our last bank, which is IndusInd Bank. And you can clearly see that today IndusInd Bank opens around 1200 level and it took resistance from that, and now it trades around 1184. So it previously took resistance from there, and you can clearly see that it make double top in that higher level. So you can expect some selling pressure tomorrow also if it opens flat and closes below 1100 to 1180. Then our target will be 1170 to 1160. For any buying, my suggestion would be please wait it to strongly closes above 1200 or 1215. Then you can expect any kind of buying pressure from there. And that's it for today, guys. If you like the video, please share it and subscribe my channel. And bye bye, everyone.